happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. Now, here's Durant. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Towns trying to get open. Hart, no good. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. The Suns shooting their first free throw of the game. So, Doris, when you look at the whole package, is Durant a one-of-a-kind player in your opinion?
Well, we certainly have guys with that size, but this is a player who can literally play every single position on the floor. The size, 7 foot. The ball skills, the shooting, the playmaking, the decision-making. I am not sure we will ever see another Durantula, the great one, Kevin Durant.
Just a load. I mean, at 7 feet, Nurkic also moves well, and that combo gets him to the line a bunch.
And with this score of the Suns, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for him.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
We know Doris that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
But Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has she shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
Durant. Some solid defense from Hart. And Brunson, here we go. Durant with the steal. To the middle. Here's Nurkic. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
And you got to do more than that to stop Nurkic, using that muscle to just brush past the defender.
Pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. The drive by Booker. Nurkic trying to get open. A nice shot by Booker.
That's a case where big enough to absorb the contact, steady enough to finish through it. Booker is the real deal.
Here's Brunson. It's hauled in by the Suns. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Mike Budenholzer. Now, I spoke to him about the plan for Karl-Anthony Towns now. Coach said, we know Cat has size and power, so we're hoping we can match him there. We don't want to make ourselves soft targets for him. We can expect it to be intense and physical down on the block. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. It's an 8-point differential. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And that one's good. Brunson.
Yeah, just masterful use of the pick and roll by Jalen Brunson. Shot ready as soon as he wants to let it fly.
Booker inside. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And it's Brunson missing. Here's the Suns with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to O'Neal. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
And New York making a change. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Durant just inside the line. Knicks with the rebound.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Oh, Mr. Towns can hurt you from anywhere, and that includes putting it on your head.
And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all missed significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
Now here's Beal. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. Pass to Nurkic. Back to Beal. KD on the wing. And he's good on the three ball. KD's got 7 points in the game.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here's McBride. Scoreless thus far. And the rebound by Nurkic. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Booker outside. He gets it in there. 7 points in the game.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And so here is New York. O'Neal with the steal. And so it's Phoenix. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been playing some ferocious defense.
The Knicks, 8.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal. Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
He just powered that one down. One of the game's top dunkers. Screen by O'Neal. Beal from long range. The Knicks pull it in.
Not quite enough defense
That time around, just lucky he was off.
Yes, that goes in.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. The Knicks making a switch here. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Brunson with it. Guarded now by Morris. Up top, McBride. Pass to Bates-Diop. Robinson down low. Clock at 6. Bates-Diop misses. Phoenix leading by 13. Beal with it. He's covered by Shamet. Launches a 3. The shot by Beal, no good. Lets it go from deep. And that one's good. Shamet. Shamet's got his first 3 points of the game.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Knicks trailed by 10. Pass to Bates-Diop. Robinson with it. New York moving the ball around. McBride's shot is off.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Durant uses his size in close.
Well, this is exactly how you want to attack the defense. Kevin Durant accepting the punishment, but refuses to be denied.
Here's Bates-Diop. Back to Brunson. To the inside. Here's Bates-Diop. Here's Robinson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Kevin Durant.
Well, if the defense gets sloppy on Mitchell Robinson, he has the kind of length and athleticism to make him tough to guard.
That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. The Knicks making a switch here. Suns leading by 12. Outside Durant. Beal from long range. Robinson pulls it in. Knicks on offense. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Bridges, no one around him. The offensive rebound. Tries again. And it's finished off inside by Anunoby. Anunoby's got his first 2 points.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
The Knicks making a switch here.
Checking in for the Knicks, Josh Hart.
Booker looking around. .129 left here in the second. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
You know, you talk about a foundational piece. To start his career, Devin Booker toiled through, what, Doris, a half a decade of losing in Phoenix.
It was all of that, Kevin, but what I admired most is through all of that losing, he never stopped working. And the losing never stopped bothering him. He never got comfortable with it. Now, all of a sudden, other players see his talent, they want to join him, and it's a much more competitive basketball team.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Durant with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Bull, that's good.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Pass to Hart. Elbow shot is on the way. And he drops that one in.
Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that. There's
39 seconds left now here in the second. To the paint. Here's Nurkic. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Nurkic has got 6.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
Bridges for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
3-point field goal.
And it's the Suns with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And Nurkic has it in the corner. Off target from three-point range. Bridges, right side. Here's Hart. And Towns throws it down.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. And so it's Phoenix ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Back to Hart. 8 feet away. Nice defense from KD.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
For Phoenix, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
Over in the corner, Allen. Shoots over Anunoby.
Well, there's just defensive chops by OG Anunoby. He says, I've got length, athletic ability, and a willingness to contest.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Pass to KD. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot. Two here. It's going to go on Josh Hart.
Boy, KD's so good with that up fake. He knows once he's got his man in the air, all he's got to do is jump into him and create the foul shots.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 15-point game. Three-pointer. Phoenix grabs the miss. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Hart with it, now guarded by Nurkic. Towns down low. Booker pulls it in. Suns leading by 15. Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
3-point field goal.
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he is something else. Hey, thank you. Here's Booker. Strong finish inside from Booker.
Putting up points is what Devin Booker does best, and right now he is showing out.
Brunson outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Devin Booker. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
I'll tell you, let that guy get a head of steam. Booker can finish at the rim with surprising power.
There's a screen by Robinson. And Brunson, here we go. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic. Brunson, right side. And McBride gets it to go. McBride's got 5 now.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
4th team foul. Next substitution.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Pass to Nurkic. There's Beal with the 3. Tries to save it. Bridges with the board.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Over in the corner, McBride. Payne in the post. Nothing on the board. Lets it fly. McBride's shot is off. Suns lead by 8. KD on the wing. Phoenix, no good that time either. New York with the ball. Pass to Payne. Bridges outside. .35 seconds left to play in the third. Off with the layup. Beal deciding where to go with it. And he uses the glass on the layup. Beal's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, offensively, Beal is a smooth operator.
Towns down low. Out to Bridges. New York, no good that time either. And so it's Phoenix going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. Back to the action in just a minute. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Suns leading by 10. Booker out of a cannon. For 3, Okogie. And Dadier pulls it down. Here's McBride. Offline with his 3.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
First team foul. Checking in for the Knicks. Number 26.
Here's Booker.
Marcus Morris Sr.
Pass to Okogie. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Good on the 3-point shot. O'Neal's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
And one thing among many doors that's so impressive about Jalen Brunson, the way he goes to work in the paint. Wow.
Kevin, at his size, you have got to be crafty. You've got to have great footwork and great patience. You've got to be willing to work in a crowd. What he does is really impressive.
Knicks trail by 12. Down low, Morris. And there it is for him. Morris has got his first points of the game.
Well, this guy's a capable scorer from the interior. Marcus Morris, adept at using that size and touch to his advantage.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort and see how it works out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, Brunson. And that's going to be a turnover. They called for 8 seconds.
And you can see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Puts up a 3. Oh, my. He'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Phoenix?
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high. And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
For 3, Booker connects from 3-point range. And the Suns lead by 17.
They set him up. Booker's going to knock it down. Great execution there.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Knocks it loose. On the wing, Booker. From the arc. The Knicks pull it in. Now, here is Robinson. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
There's Beal with the 3. Here's Nurkic. Morris with the rebound. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
pass to Durant. It's Beal on the wing. Beyond the arc. Bridges with the board.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively. And you can see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Lets it go with the three. Phoenix no good that time either. Towns with it. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Phoenix calls timeout. They're up by 17. GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
Suns lead by 17. High post, Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Bangs home the trifecta.
Devin Booker will flat put it to you on the three-point line. Don't give him any open shots.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
O'Neal looking around. Launches it. It's hauled in by Achua. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
On offense, here are the Suns. They're on a 15-3 run.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Phoenix.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Devin Booker.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Phoenix ball.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
The shot's good from Plumlee.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Here's Iguodaro. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
Phoenix ball.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Guys, when we think of Josh Okogie, the athleticism is eye-popping, and the relentlessness with which he plays the game That will be what keeps him on the floor.
Morris, no good. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on an 18-3 run right now. Pass to Okogie. Here's Iguodaro. Off target with his 3. So it's the Suns winning easily here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to